Let's take a look at the starting 11s, both unchanged.
Well, Emily Sams has been a wonderful addition to this Angel City backline. Defensive shape looks like a 4-4-2. They're going to look for moments to press high. Big emphasis on the collective press tonight.
Houston and Angel City, the two perfect teams in the NWSL matchup. It's the NWSL on Prime, presented by Lilly. Admitted, Jill, you saw this coming in January. We saw the schedule arrive. We realized we'd be out in LA. And
still playing some underdogs football where they're absorbing that pressure and then playing more direct in transition.
Campbell found Colaprico and News forces it back. Out the halfway, Van Zanten helps to hold up. And a foul from Neely Martin at the back of Kat Rader, first-year player out of Duke. Martin has changed everything for Angel City as you look at just a gorgeous shot overhead here in Los Angeles on this Friday night. Ball whipped in, floated back across, header down and in. It's Houston who have the opening goal. Inside 10 minutes of play, it's Graham. And the dash off and running in Los Angeles.
The most out of the little possession that they've had in this game. Of course, it starts in the wide channel off of the foot of Avery Patterson. That little deceptive move to come inside right here. The change of speed, the deception to get around Riley Tiernan, coming on the advanced half space, that little dink ball into the run of Roby, who's on the blind side, the back post. Intelligent movement from Roby here. She doesn't go on frame herself. She brings it back into an attacking accomplice who's in a better position to score, and it's Maggie Graham making that late ghosting run out of the midfield. And that has been a player they have relied on time and time again to be the hero in orange. He said she was a slashing pocket player, and now we believe that she can get on the ball and she can help us in so many different ways in deep positions.
Rader wins the ball, leading, angling inside. It's still on for Houston. Lofted up above the bar. Well, Patterson, not a player you want to see on the ball if you're an Angel City fan, penetrating inside the penalty area, alas.
And in their first two games, we saw Kat Rader play off of the left-hand side for this Houston Dash team. They switch. She switches with Olmark tonight because I think Olmark's going to provide a bit more speed against Giselle Thompson. But the collaboration between Rader and Avery Patterson has been fantastic in these last 5 minutes. Allie
Riley joins our team for the first time tonight and is down on the field. 32 goals at Duke over 4 years, inclusive of years she missed due to an ankle fracture in 2024. Rader narrowly high. Didn't really find one side or the other in that instance.
And that's definitely an area that the Houston Dash can continue to grow in. Last season, they scored one set piece off of a corner. Definitely a low-hanging fruit for Fabrice Catral's team to continue to refine.
Ball comes out to Fuller. Sometimes I think we lack context because we hear Houston corner. It's a good run and then smashed it frame and right at Anderson. And Zanten, Patterson around the edge. Offers the service past Roby. Roby's there again. Deflected right to her and lifts it up above the
delivery. A variety of type of deliveries. Whips this one and fizzes it in.
And they finally leave the state of Texas again. Van Zanten rolls that kindly to the penalty spot. Ricochets away. That is Patterson, the modern fullback, tucking inside. Sent long. Billowing into the penalty area. It's on here for Houston. The cutback. Angling past Martin to retain possession. Rader. Patterson arrives. Back to Rader now. Rader. Service cut out. Colaprico resets. Back out to Patterson. Tiernan closes in. Patterson, good service, header snapped wide by Van Zanten.
Avery Patterson gets squared up against Riley Tiernan, and it's a classic little step over. See all those orange players inside the penalty box, and it's because of that sustained possession, their counter press, and they're turning Angel City over and over closer to their goal.
And just as Omar crosses midfield, Mark Verso deems halftime. Without a shot on target, Angel City concedes to Maggie Graham 10 minutes in, and it's 1-0 Houston at the half. Longest stretch without conceding a goal in club history. Will we see that as well? On to the second half. Welcome back to the NWSL on Prime, presented by Lilly. Jansdotter has a cannon. Offers into the box, News across, header hits off the woodwork. Campbell may have tipped it up there, last and firm! Oh, what a goal! Jansdotter!
Has the ability to change the game in a moment. Starts from a long throw off of the post, and Angel City sustain their attack, and it's that separate
Goalless run defensively, and their first shot on target is an equalizer here in LA. And lest we forget, she's the one who threw the ball. Is there more? Thompson across, header is in, no, it's slashed in. Noose the initial header, drilled in at the line. They're going crazy in LA. 2-1 ahead.
It starts from a goal kick. They change their build out. They're not trying to play short. They push Svendes Jansdotter out wide where she can control this ball. That's incredible tactical change. She holds the ball up so well, uses her physicality, sure can tackle, and look how many bodies get forward from Angel City so quickly. Once the ball's traveled past the midfield, so many players joining inside the box. Giselle Thompson, fantastic touch to get into that advanced half space, the optimal assist zone. News brings it back into a central position, and it was Riley Tiernan who ultimately put it over the end line off the back of Avery Patterson. Using Angelina Anderson's long range of pass to isolate Jansdotter against the fullback Klinke, and she just uses that target presence to bring the ball under her control. And once she does that, she does a great job to hold possession, allow Angel City to get forward.
There's a foul against the dash. And the Houston bench just got up in unison. Fabrice Gautrat likely can't quite believe how quickly the tables have turned. Raider lays it back. Lob toward frame, up and over by Anderson. Trailing away, turns off Van Zanten.
Nimble and agile, Angie Anderson just displays so quickly, uses that footwork, reads the flight of the ball as she's traveling backwards. This is incredible.
That's strategic silence from Allie Riley, by the way. Seeking the end line here, Houston continue to converge closer and closer to goal. It's Sams who gets the applause, lifts her hands to the crowd, thumbs up as well. It's a corner to the dash. Raider taking set pieces from both sides. The rookie from Duke. Raider whips that in, comes high, maybe a chance to go. Struggle to really corral it from Patterson. Now she's made space, goes for goal. That's hit on a hope and a prayer, but it was nearly answered. That Houston game in 23, the only time they'd come from behind at halftime to win. And they've repeated history tonight. Angel City, 2 goals in 2 minutes in the second half.